What's up guys, Nate here. We have a quick little BCBM video here today. As you can tell by the title, this is for some error cards. And the error cards we're looking at today is the no symbol jungle cards. So let's go ahead and hop on in. Let me check this package. Okay, no markings on that. I can feel that there's no cards here. So we're just ripping in. Do not try this at home, guys. You could rip some cards in half, but I kind of knew how these were shipped anyway. So yeah, here are the cards that I got here recently. And looks like we have a lot of tape, so got to be careful with that. Looks like the cards themselves are in or between top loaders. So we're just going to try to break one of the sides free here. Let's go ahead. Looks like it's coming off easy enough. It's protected within the top loaders, but all the tape makes me nervous. As any longtime collector will know, tape is cards' enemy. So as you can see here, we got one of the pull tabs on one of the cards kind of stuck on the tape itself. So it looks like the card is not out. So we're gonna get the trusty knife here and kind of just cut a little slit there so it breaks away a little easier. Do not want to bend these cards. So it looks like we're pretty much free. And we have some extras here also. As you can tell right there on the start of it, we have a Shadowless card. So man, what do we got going on here with this tape? This is taped up to the brim. So let's just go ahead and take these cards out. Looks like they're in a sleeve inside the top loader, so we'll go ahead and take them out gently. So there we have it. These cards are out of that. Let's just get rid of that. Looks like we have a number 1 here. We got a whole bunch of stuff going on. So it looks like these cards are all free. So I think these are the no symbol cards. We'll set those there. And we got one more top loader over here. Yeah, this is kind of crazy, guys. And I'm kind of just being nonchalant with this because, I mean, I've just dealt with so many top loaders and cards between top loaders. But sometimes if tape touches the card like up top on these top loaders, you got to be super careful. You should be super careful anyway. So yeah. Let's go ahead and check out these cards, guys. Man. So these are actually 2 in 1 sleeve. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get my trusty stack of sleeves that I always have on the ready. Want to be sure to put these nice Shadowless cards in their own sleeve, guys. You want to avoid double sleeving wherever you can. The last Shadowless card there is Magneton. So I got these cards from a guy on eBay. Got them for a pretty decent price. He had all these Shadowless cards listed singly. So I noticed he also had some no symbol hollows. And look how many we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. If you're familiar with the jungle set, that is all holographics. So if we have no duplicates in here, we should have a complete holographic no symbol jungle set right here. So that's what it's all about, guys. Take a look at some of these cards. What's special about these cards is obviously, as you might know by now, these do not have the jungle symbol right down here. And I notice a lot of new collectors kind of get confused by this early on because the number 1 way to tell sets apart is from the set symbol down here. Base set was the only one that didn't have it, so these cards look similar because they do not have that symbol there. But starting with Jungle and Fossil, Jungle had like a little mushroom or like a top of a vial plume on it for Jungle. And Fossil had the little Aerodactyl footprint or like a fossil footprint. So Yeah, that's kind of the difference. And a lot of new players, they see this, you know, not having a symbol. They just assume this is base set if they don't know anything else. So yeah, pretty awesome set, guys. Here are the evolutions. These are the big dogs in the set. Very nice cards. Now, for most of these conditions, are just going to be kind of light play, near mint to mint. So pretty awesome there. A lot of stuff wrong with them is really only the whitening on the back. Some of them have a tad bit of whitening, but not very much. You can see that kind of has some whitening on the top on the Mr. Mime there. But overall, guys, these cards look pretty darn good. Got some surface scratching a lot on the electrode. It really shows on the yellow and the white cards. Snorlax there and Pidgeot. See, they got some little surface scratching going on. But overall, these cards are pretty solid. Love to add these cards to my collection whenever I can. Most importantly, here's some Shadowless cards. Now, these kind of range in condition as well. These are not as good of condition as some of those are. But here we have a Shadowless base set Zapdos. There we go. Looks like there's a lot of wear on the front here. On the back, looks a little better, but you can tell just a worn down card. Obviously, it's got some scratching up there. I don't know if you guys can see that. But moving on, we have a Raichu. Now this one actually looked pretty good at first glance. So here we have a Raichu Shadowless. And as you know, base set, you know, first edition has the stamp. Shadowless has no shadow here. And the normal unlimited version has this box shadow. This obviously is a jungle card, but you can tell at the edge of the box there's a little shadow there. So this is on repeat for anybody who's been in the hobby for a long time. But like I said, I just wanted to kind of freshen everyone up on the no symbol hollows because they're out there. Now the story is that it was an early printing. Ooh, this Magneton, it looks pretty nice. There's some scratching going side to side, but man, I started to say, this picture right here, I started to say, dang, hold on a minute. This card might be mint, but nope. It's got some little scratching and some damage there. Yeah, what I was saying, apparently there was a first print run of the Jungle set, and those are the cards that did not have the symbol. I don't know if they were still, you know, without the symbol from base set, or if they were still trying to figure it out, you know, what they wanted as a symbol, or if they were moving forward, if they were going to have a symbol or not to kind of differentiate these sets. But anyway, the first run of cards did not have a symbol whatsoever. So you get that base set appearance on the Jungle Hollows. So that's pretty cool in itself. And yeah, that just turns out to be quite the error here. And this is pretty much well known as an error because it was not intentional. Whereas the Shadowless cards, they're not really considered an error because they were legitimately trying to figure out the look of the cards. They were intentionally printed that way, and that is not really known as an error nowadays. But these no symbol Jungle Hollows, it was pretty evident, you know, between the first editions and the unlimited editions that they wanted the card to look like this. The first editions had the shadow and everything. Just when they switched over to the first editions to unlimited, they just did not have the symbol on there. So these are considered an error today. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you had any other questions about this video, please let me know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I might go in depth a little more about how these cards were made and the history behind them and how they were found to be. But for this video, that pretty much wraps it up. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.